Hello, beautiful soul. This meditation is for if you're feeling a little bit defeated or you're feeling a little bit of struggle. It's okay. We're going to do a meditation that'll be very soothing for this. Take a moment to find a comfortable seat. Let your eyes soften or close. Just for a moment, forget everything from the past. Just for a moment, forget everything from the future. All of that will be there when we come back. So let's give ourselves a precious moment to refill our cup. When you inhale through your nose, fill the breath. Go to every cell of your lungs. As you exhale, let everything else go. Everything from the past, everything from the future, every other external variable. We're going to calibrate to our inner higher selves. So take another inhale and fill your breath. Go into your lungs, refueling your cells, your mind, your spirit. As you exhale, let go of any tension that you might notice in your body or your mind. Inhale. Imagine this is a cleansing breath. It can be bright white. It can be beautiful lavender, but let it come in. Visualize it plumping up all of your cells, giving them the nourishment they need right now. This is our sacred time. Inhale. And exhale, let go of everything else. Now just for a moment, observe your breath. Notice if it feels a little longer, a little fuller. It's a nourishing breath to come into a wellness cave that you provide for yourself when you want to realign with your higher you. A homeostasis, a healing cave, a safe haven. Create this sanctuary for yourself now just by observing the breath, using it as fuel, releasing that which you do not need. Take a moment to bless this breath, how precious this breath is. Let go of everything else. Right now, I'm in a safe place. Right now, I'm doing something healthy and nourishing for myself. Right now, I can let my mind go from places it sometimes goes where it feels it has to react what is going on in my outside world, old stories I was taught that are now worn out, other people's opinions of me, decisions I feel like I have to make. Right now, I'm going to let all that go, and I'm going to recalibrate to me. It's all I really have control of anyway. This is a really good piece of information that I have received today. That I felt a wobble or a little bit defeated or a struggle is really good evidence that I want to align with my higher me, my higher self. That little bit of wobble lets me know I want to calibrate now to my aligned self. I'm really glad I have that guidance system. It's been with me my whole life. It lets me know when things in my life are in full resonance with my desires, and it lets me know when there's something that's a little bit off. The great news is I am a high sensing spirit. I sense things that have wobbled very early on. And now I'm trusting this process that I can notice the wobble early on, regardless of what any other voices are telling me, of what any other social expectations are telling me. I know that that little wobble is my inner voice telling me to be on alert. Something wants to be cleaned up. There's some truth, freedom, or value that I'm getting some very valuable information on. I may have in the past let my wobbles become into roars or resentment, but now I'm so glad that I am high sensing, and I can sense those little wobbles, perturbations that let me know, great, it's time to align. What do I want? What's the truth? What do I feel? I'm going to take those wobbles as an information guide of the contrast of what I want. If I feel struggle, I know I want relief. Let's inhale the energy of relief. If I feel a little bit defeated, it's because on the opposite, I want to feel victorious. I want to feel warrior. I want to feel champion. I want to feel like I have the power in my life to make the decisions that are good for me. I like knowing that I have such a high sensing inner calibration that lets me know that I want to feel hopeful and not hopeless. Right now, I'm going to inhale the energy of creator. Breathe it in and exhale, let that go. I know I like to feel comfort and relief. I know I like to feel the energy of being a creator. I know I do not like to be a responder to the events around me, and that's when I start to notice a wobble. I'm really glad I have that system working for me. I'm going to notice the energies I want. I want to create. Right now, I'm creating a moment of comfort and relief. We'll breathe that in. I know that I've always had a value of truth. I am a liver of truth. I know that I've always had a value of kindness. Right now, I'm using that value of kindness towards myself. I know that sometimes I feel a wobble when I'm hard on myself, when I judge myself about where I think I should be or where I should be compared to what I think others have or are doing. I know that none of that matters. I was born a unique individual with a unique path that is for me. I'm supposed to select my life. It doesn't really matter what other people think and what they're doing. I don't even know what they're doing anyway. I have enough on my plate to calibrate to the kindness I want to give to me right now. I'm going to start by sending love to myself on this next inhale. Breathe in nourishment and love. I love the idea of knowing that I can be kinder to myself. I may have been taught other stories in the past about using shame as a motivator or judgment as a motivator, but I know better now, and it's a really good feeling. It's like a comfortable blanket on a 70-degree day next to a beautiful lake. I know I deserve to feel good, and I know I deserve to feel kindness towards myself. The great news is when I'm kind to myself, I stop casting that judgment toward myself as I go through life, and I stop judging other people as well. So I'm going to start with this kindness towards me. Breathe in another energy of love and kindness. Notice how your cells respond so favorably with that nourishment of love and kindness. Now take a moment to notice how it feels to send love and kindness to yourself, to solidify with that feeling of truth as your dominant value. Breathe that in. To breathe in the energy of, I'm looking for relief and comfort. I deserve to feel good. I am worthy of feeling joy. I'm going for whatever emotion I can grab in that side of the emotional spectrum, be it relief, comfort, or creation, or joy. But I'm heading there right now and it feels good. Breathe that in. I'm going to give some thanks to the fact that I have a high sensing spirit and I easily detect when there are small wobbles. It's not a problem, it's a gift. It's a puzzle I get to figure out. Where is it that I want to clean up some areas of my life? And I'm going to clean them up with the solution-oriented mindset, not the problem. I am open and receptive to all solutions coming my way. I am open and receptive to all creations coming my way. I am open and receptive to the desires and intuitions that are constantly being presented to me. I am open and receptive to these creative ways towards my desires. Notice how good it feels to have you aligned with you, that you're by your side. You're not going to abandon you. Breathe that in. Notice how it feels. Let yourself feel as much joy as you can with that knowledge. Isn't it good knowing you are not going to abandon you? We're going to review some of the parts that we want to solidify so that we can attend them to the rest of our day or our sleep before we go to bed, our morning when we first rise. Breathe in the energy of I am kind to myself. I am a unique individual and I am high sensing, so I get early detection on wobbles on areas that I want to clean up, I want to be freer about, and that's really good information from my higher divine self. I'm not going to compare myself to others or be judgmental or shameful towards myself. I'm going to let that go. The new story I want is love and kindness. And that feels good. And when I feel good, that's my cells telling me I'm on the right path. Now I'm going to breathe in the energy of truth. I've always been a truth teller. That's why I can't fit in the boxes that other people are presenting me or that society brings in. I'm going to make a good agreement about staying truthful, honest. I'm going to continue to take care of myself and my spirit. I'm not going to abandon myself anymore for the world or other things around me. I'm going to stay true to me. In my alignment, I can do that with much kindness. And I'm so stable, people don't even ask me to come out of alignment anymore. I'm just so stable and kind at my heightened alignment. And take a moment to breathe that in. I intend to stay kind to myself. I intend to live my truth. I intend to recognize that having a high sensing spirit is a blessing, and I'm going to use it to clean up wobbles early on. I like the feeling of being a creator. I'm going to use those wobbles to remind me the contrast of those things I want to create. I am in control of the things I can control, me with me. That's where it starts. I'm going to refill my cup and remind myself of these mantras and intentions anytime I need it. Take a moment to seal that all in, feel that love, feel my love to you. Breathe it in and fill every cell with that nourishing adoration. Take a moment, and so it is, with so much peace and clarity. Namaste.